like Joe Biden's spokesperson, nigga. Fuck, I fucked that joke up.
Yeah, you fucked it up bad.
So Dave.
All right, well, this is going to be a fun one. So Elephant Graveyard, I have covered him a few times now. He did a new video that is not on Joe Rogan, so I'm more than happy to cover this one. Getting a little Roganed out, especially like when you're not really a fan anymore. It is kind of rough to listen to his stuff and try and search for clips or any of that kind of stuff. So I think that we're gonna not really do like a full break from covering Rogan because I'm still interested in the comedians that he hangs around with and their careers, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, those guys. But there is a guy who hangs around Joe Rogan named Tony Hinchcliffe, and he's got his own show called Kill Tony, which is it's like a panel show where they get multiple comedians on, and what happens is they have like a like open mic night, and they let a bunch of comedians go and work out material, and then they roast said comedian. But these are all like new comedians. Some of them aren't even comedians. Some of them are just trying comedy for the very first time. So I'm not really a big fan of it. I mean, if I would never have done it, I had done some open mics, and I can tell you right now that you've got to have a different set of balls to go on a podcast where you know that they're going to roast you. So, already going in it with a really good attitude. So, good luck to any comedian that has ever been on Kill Tony and, gotten roasted to smithereens, because you guys, you're better than me. But so on Kill Tony, they had a like a little anniversary show kind of thing. And they had Harland Williams, who, if you don't know who he is, boom, that's Harland Williams. Yeah. He was in Half Baked. He was in Rocket Man. If you were a 90s kid, I think that was a Disney movie. Yeah, really funny comedian, though. Totally underrated. He's very much in like the Stephen Wright, plays it straight, but he's just super goofy kind of guy. And there was a situation recently where I think that he actually went on Rogan and he made Rogan uncomfortable. I kind of remember seeing something about that. It might even be in what we're about to cover, because full disclosure, I did watch this just to do a little research, and also I love the Elephant Graveyard. So when I first found his video about Rogan's special, I went through all of his content and just kind of went like down this rabbit hole, and it was a lot of fun. If you haven't checked out Elephant Graveyard yet, please do. He's got some fantastic content out there. But yeah, this whole David Lucas thing was kind of hilarious, because there's nothing better than seeing a bully comedian, somebody that hasn't really been in the business for that long, who thinks that they're better than they are, specifically because they're with the crowd that they are. It's so cathartic to see them get taken down a notch and brought right back down to earth, because yeah, I don't like his style. And like, if it's a style, if it's not just him being, an insecure douchebag, because number one, I wouldn't have a problem with him doing political bits, because like he's a pro-Trump comic, but he's not even technically pro-Trump, because you can tell that he's doing it to make a certain part of that comedy base happy. So like he's doing it for the faux outrage of it. Like he's trying to get liberals riled up so he could be like, yeah, I just piss off liberals, dude. Like I'm one of you. Oh. But he's too stupid to even get us pissed off, because we're all just like, ew, you're just kind of bad at this, man. But because comedy is subjective, I don't want to necessarily go there. But let's take a look at this, shall we?
Well, I don't know how many of you tuned into the big fancy Kill Tony theater show in LA there, but I'm very familiar with how sensitive the Kill Tony army is, and especially the fans of this guy, David Lucas. Yep.
I think they're all the same fans. You're pretty much all within the Rogan sphere.
We reviewed his special on here back when it came out, and it really upset a lot of people. I felt bad for hurting their feelings, but something just happened to David, and we got to take a look at it. I did just see this clip of our pal David Lucas, who is so dumb that he used the Canadian spelling of uncancelable for his little YouTube stand-up special. I guess David's tribute to my wonderful homeland wasn't good enough for my fellow Ontario man Harland Williams, who just single-handedly confirmed David Lucas to be completely useless as a roast comic.
Maybe it's like just this is Ontario comedy, like how people talk about like British comedy. Maybe this is like just dry humor, but just that lands. Yeah, maybe that's Ontario.
While in front of a whopping 6,000 fans of this Kill Tony thing, this guy David has spent 10 years in comedy and has branded himself as a roast specialist. And he's been a feature of the Kill Tony shows for a long time. His bread and butter is insult comedy. He was even awarded this, I don't know what to even call this. I guess he was inducted into the Kill Tony Hall of Fame. Yeah, he started crying about it and everything.
The third ever Hall of Fame. Fucking.
Guys, if you work at your comedy as hard as David does and come up with great bits like this.
Yeah, okay, so the guy holding that portrait looks like he's just like, guys, this is kind of cringy. Can we stop this?
Then you may one day be awarded with prestige and accolades as well.
I think that niggas that fart with no pants on
Amazing.
are gay as hell.
Slow down, man.
Like, why you
Slow down, man.
just out here bare booty farting, nigga? What the hell
dude?
wrong with you? Got your booty vibrating and rumbling, nigga. What the fuck?
Wait, so you're so homophobic that you're afraid of farting? What the fuck? What the fuck? Does this guy ever allow himself to have a shit that's just like the enjoyable ones? Like we all, you know what I'm talking about. The one that you're just like, oh, I gotta drop this. And like, once you're done, not only do you feel like you lost weight, but you feel like your soul just got like replenished. You know what I'm talking about. We've all had that poop.
That shit weird as hell. It's gay.
It is gay. Clunk.
Harlan, on the
The clunk. Damn it.
other hand, has been in comedy for like 40 years. He's been around forever. Guy's a legend. Does all kinds of different stuff. And he's been doing improv for a lot of that time. And he's got a triple-digit IQ. So he's quick and he's very smart. And he's a great guy. And I don't know if David knew any of this when he decided to try and roast Harland, but it did not go well for David.
Harland Williams got to get home because he left a crock pot on, nigga. That fucking old fuck.
Whoa, hey, take it easy, bro. You're the only guy I know has muffin tops on his fucking ankles.
He really does.
Did he flatten the bottom of those shoes? Like, or if they come like that, what is the purpose of that?
Wonderful. Right away, you can see the panic set in for David. Look at his face. He knows he's about to be exposed as a useless hack. Oh boy, that's a lot of people, David.
When he came in here, those were fucking elevator shoes.
Harlan's got a great observation there. What the hell happened to his shoes? They weren't designed to support that much weight, and they've started to become completely smushed into a pancake. Wow, I hadn't even noticed that. This is why Harland is the best.
Harland, you look like Joe Biden's spokesperson, nigga. Fuck, I fucked that joke
Yeah, you
up.
fucked it up bad.
So David is still trying those political jokes that never make any sense, because, again, he is just so dumb, and he is so bamboozled here, he just fumbles the joke completely.
Biden's whole cabin sucks. You look like Joe Biden's spokesperson.
His whole cabin?
Nigga, spike person.
All right. You know what? Some people shouldn't discuss politics. And I mean, like somebody that doesn't even know that it's called a cabinet. And that's not just misspeaking.
Spokesperson, nigga, spike person.
Spike person. Does the spike person work for Joe Biden's cabin? Well done, David. You've done it again.
Yeah, this isn't just like nitpicking either. Like, he's just so dumb.
Look like Joe Biden.
Like, yeah, I'm glad to watch this crash and burn because, again, like, you're going for the lowest hanging fruit and you can't even get, you're too fat, can't pick it up.
Spokesperson, nigga, fuck, I fucked that joke
Yeah, you
up.
fucked it up bad.
God damn.
You fucked it up real bad, my guy.
Kinda
And
like
I
that.
mean my fucking guy. How about a whole fucking 5 guys right fucking there?
At least.
I thought this guy had a tattoo of the Monster Energy drink logo on his stomach. It turned out to be his fucking stretch marks.
I mean, that's an uncomfortable laugh.
And here we see Harland's triple-digit IQ at work, coming up with an out-of-left-field insult. A great example of lateral thinking that someone as dumb as David could never achieve.
I mean, honestly, dude, shouldn't you be in fucking Colombia or fucking down in fucking Denver stomping dinosaur footprints into a river?
Incredible. Finally, David Lucas's brain cells finish rubbing against
That look of,
each other, and he comes up with this zinger.
Harlan, you got a tattoo of your medicine schedule, nigga. Get your motherfucking
All right.
3 p.m. Alzheimer's, 6 p.m. blood pressure.
This is the only guy I know. Everyone else in the country has Lyme disease. This guy's got key lime pie disease.
Yo, this motherfucker cooking. Fuck this old bitch.
What a comeback.
You're my bitch tonight. How about that?
Yep. Look at him. He's got nothing. He's completely paralyzed. No jokes. Nothing. He's so frustrated all he could muster was fuck this old bitch.
yes.
Wow. He does that fake forced laugh as a cope to pretend like this isn't bothering
Pie
him.
disease.
Yo, this motherfucker cooking. Fuck this old bitch.
Christ.
No, I mean, everybody's got a little bit of a fake laugh.
You're my bitch tonight. How about that?
That one hurt. That one hurt him.
Oh, God.
Really? Yeah,
Is
really,
pleased
dude.
to the audience
really.
for support or just sad?
All-time guest. All-time guest.
Really? Get the fuck out of here.
Harland is declared an all-time guest, and that deeply upsets and unsettles David. He knows he is losing his grasp on this comedy grift he's gotten away with for way too long. Guys, when someone's voice goes this high, you know they're toast.
All-time guest. All-time guest.
Really? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Harland's about to perform his fatality here. Let's enjoy this.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm taking you to the car wash, hanging you upside down, and putting that fucking hair to work.
You know what? I had a similar joke made about me, which,
Yo, this nigga is cooking right now. I don't even.
I am cooking, and you're just pissed off I didn't actually bring you some food.
This is just ruthless.
This is
like a
bad,
predator
dude.
toying with his snack, enjoying watching it suffer before he finishes it off and goes to take a nap. I'm reminded of a clip from an older Kill Tony episode where David went off on an amateur comedian who was clearly
yeah,
nervous
this is what Kill Tony's all about.
and very new to comedy. David spent like 10 minutes fat-shaming this woman who was clearly out of her element and unable to do anything until she had enough and left the stage.
You look like you date a meat slicer.
Oh my God.
You give me some head, but you too big for me to fuck. She big and dumb. She has to weight test elevators.
Okay.
If you or somebody you know has been fat shamed for
Okay,
30 minutes on a
okay.
podcast, please call this number below. Any amount helps. This has been sponsored by cashforgold.com.
She just left.
And David was so proud of it, he posted this on his own YouTube channel as a highlight. This would be like Sidney Crosby posting a highlight reel of him deking around a bunch of 10-year-olds and bragging about it. Except, no, not Crosby. It'd be some fourth-line skis bag bench rider from some Penguins minor league affiliate or something.
Wilkes-Barre, or was it Wilkes-Barre?
But anyway, it was just wonderful to see this exact same scenario play out in reverse. Except David is supposed to be an actual roast comic. And that lady was just some random off the street. But suddenly when up against an actual guy with, talent, David completely freezes and shuts down.
I would ask you to sit down, but you're going to fall through the stage any second.
There's that self-soothing laugh again.
Damn, only
You want to
nigga.
go back to these guys now?
Oh, David, that's bad. I mean, this guy has been accused by many of stealing jokes from Twitter and even other comics. I'm not alleging anything.
Which is weird that Joe Rogan would have him, so in his circle,
But many people are saying this. And in fairness, it is hard to do that in real time in front of an audience.
There's so many times in the green room that we're all trying to work out a bit, and then like Tony will chime in or Brian will chime in, like, that's it. And then you figure it out. I mean, we rewrote David Lucas's entire fucking act in that green room.
I think in the future, David is going to have to cook up some weaselly scheme to maybe have a team of his boys backstage to quickly look up possible replies on Twitter and feed them to David through an earpiece, like that guy Peter Popoff used to do. You ever heard of this guy? He was one of those televangelist freaks.
The Amazing Randy had a great documentary about this.
But he had a great scheme going where his wife would be backstage talking to him through a radio earpiece, telling him all these names of people in the audience and their ailments.
Hey, man!
To his followers,
this is it, actually. That's the Amazing Randy.
Popoff seemed to have divine powers.
Alice, is it Gould? Alice Gould?
He knew their names,
Stand up, Alice.
as well as the afflictions they'd come to cure.
God is touching that thyroid condition right now. Complete healing in Jesus.
So maybe David could try something like that to avoid this ever happening again.
You're my bitch tonight. How about that?
I mean, that is rough.
Like I've said before, David's jokes really are so stupid because he is just so stupid. You gotta have a certain level of intelligence for this kind of thing, and David just doesn't have it. And I'm afraid that after 10 years at this, if this is all he's got at this point, it's over for
Intelligence, and also just a little, you have to be a teeny bit masochistic and very okay with getting open criticism, and bombing, because there's no more open criticism of a comedian than just silence. So
for David.
or getting the
Harland, you look like Joe Biden's spokesperson, nigga. Fuck, I fucked that joke
Yeah, you
up.
fucked it up bad.
That
what is with those shoes?
is bad.
Harland,
Thank
I
you.
still ain't. Hey, just wait, nigga.
Thank you.
Just wait, boy.
Wait for what?
I don't know, nigga, but I'm against. They ain't never roasted somebody by granddaddy.
He can't even talk, and he might be having an actual stroke.
No, nigga, but I'm against. They ain't never roasted somebody by granddaddy.
Dude, if your knees buckle any further, it's going to be the McDonald's arches. How about that?
Maybe I should leave this old nigga alone. What the fuck?
You better go.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on tonight?
Well, what's going on tonight is
You met your match. Well, not your match. You met somebody far better in season than you,
and he isn't ready to
and also somebody that doesn't have to use tropey bits and political hackery. Like, this guy actually knows how to form comedy, and
accept it yet.
I mean, his improv skills are insane.
But he's hit the end of the road, and now it's all over. But as the wonderful Doe teaches us, everything has its cycle. They have their beginning, and they have their end.
Intelligent human beings should realize that everything has their cycle. They have their season. They have their beginning. They have their end. They have cycles.
I feel like he got a lot of he got the Amazing Randy stuff, and then he also got this from a specific episode of Bullshit by Penn and Teller.
I don't even know what he said. He roasts like me, bro. That's why I can't roast this nigga.
You don't need. He doesn't know.
No, David. Even you know that's not what's happening here. Hard to see a comic cope on stage like that.
Yeah, that's bad. I'm uncomfortable. That just gave me an uncomfortable feeling of queasiness in my tum-tum.
But despite not being a very good
Sorry. I can't believe I just called it that. I'm spending way too much time with my nephew.
cope, I do give him credit for constructing that delusion very quickly.
It's like the way I roast. It's like roasting myself.
He is panicking and scrambling for something, anything to say here, and literally turning into Cosby in real time.
It's like the way I roast.
Just a full Cosby.
Damn it! Fuck you, Harland.
You just keep saying roast. Eventually one will appear. Relax.
Unfortunately for David, that roast
You just keep saying roast. Eventually one will appear.
never did appear. And to make matters worse for David, this show apparently had every single Netflix executive in the audience. ensuring that the entire entertainment industry is now going to know the truth about David Lucas. He sucks. He sucks.
I mean, objectively, yes. He's not very good.
And there he goes. One last walk-off. So long.
Wow. Yeah. And he was legit pissed at Harland there because there wasn't like the little like fist bump or anything. Because usually when you are cool and it's like understood that this was just like in good fun, yeah, you usually like have a little fist bump or something like that. But nah, he was out of there.
David, good luck out there. Harland really is a great guy. I just remembered the time he went to save his good friend Tom Green after Tom suddenly went unconscious during a live stream. Harland ran over to Tom's house to check on him, got a ladder and everything, and scaled Tom's wall.
Hey! You okay, buddy? Yeah, who's that? Harland. What are you doing here?
So that's two things Harland can do that David can't: roast jokes and climbing ladders. Well, much respect to Harland Williams. He's a funny guy and
I just caught the climbing ladders.
an actual real comic.
Wait a minute, really?
Not just some clown who knows whose Pringle can booty hole to wrap his lips around to make his way up the rungs of the...
I mean, that is right there. That is the Joe Rogan pipeline.
Comedy
I just pulled a David Lucas and fucked that.
ladder. What's next for the
Damn
man?
it!
He could finally come out of the closet and make a big name for himself in the musical theater world. But, I don't see a lot of 500-pound guys singing and dancing up there, so I don't know. He'll figure it out. And whatever it is, we wish him well. See you around, David. You tried.
Is that him?
David needs to be stripped of that Hall of Fame award, and he should be forced to personally hand it over to Harland. And David Lucas wasn't the only guy in the Rogan sphere to face the wrath of Harland recently. Harland was just on the Joe Rogan show itself, where he demonstrated what actual comedy looks like to Joe, who, during his decades-long effort to defend the comedy wall, seems to have forgotten what they were even protecting.
We'll see how this feature works. Now, and I know, all you Android dorks, I know that there's other shit that you could use to do this, like WhatsApp. And I guess you could use Instagram, right? Don't people use Instagram for video calls?
Riveting stuff, Joe.
Worms, those aquatic worms, trick grasshoppers into drowning themselves so they could be born. What are you doing, man? Don't do that.
No, the pulp.
I know, but don't just grab it and put it on the table.
I know, but it was. I felt like I was chewing cud. Well, I put it on this other celery.
Incredible.
I would never put cud on your table.
Stop the celery, please.
#1 comedy podcast in the world, guys.
And this bear was just befuddled, just stood there, looked like Forrest Gump with a Chinese dildo up his ass.
I mean, this part I'm kind of a little lost on.
Just totally exposed to the world Joe's complete lack of a sense of humor.
I mean, if you're into that really weird shit, okay.
Things of war.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a sad thing.
Is my cough button still busted, Jamie?
Oh boy.
Vietnam.
Are you okay, guy?
Yeah, I just got this
What
phlegm
happened?
He
thing.
just can't handle
Oh,
it.
okay. Maybe you've
Nothing
got
wrong.
phlegm.
What a legend.
What a legend.
We thank Harland for his service
I hope he's kidding about that.
and for demonstrating how much better this show is when the guest doesn't just suck Rogan off for 4 hours. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention this, but I am being honored with an award myself today. I am the first ever inductee into the Elephant Graveyard Hall of Fame. Can you believe it? I'm very proud of myself, and I am going to cry. So, I gotta go, guys. This award means a lot to me. So, like David, I'm going to go into the closet and cry in the comfort of the silent darkness. Cheers.
Go have a cold shower. I mean, it does make you wonder, like, how he probably just went back to the green room after that and just had himself a nice little pout session. Because damn, dude, Harland Williams, he to just repeat it, he made him his bitch. I mean, that's what happened. Well, that was both cringy and enjoyable. You know what? I kind of hit that wall. I'll be completely honest with you. Yeah, I think that my allergy medicine may have worn off like halfway through that video because I started getting like kind of sleepy, and then I also started getting a little bit of a runny nose. My throat started to hurt. I'm like, uh-oh. I think that I might have to go get some more allergy meds. Damn it. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, it was both equally cringe and enjoyable for me. All right, where do we go from here? Do we do another video? Nah, we're not gonna do another segment. We're gonna call it. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers, so with your help, that would be awesome. So I will catch you in the next one.